In a FOX23 investigation, concerns are growing about a multi-million-dollar data center that could be coming to East Tulsa.
Its location would be just south of Catoosa in the area west of the Creek Turnpike between 11th and 21st Streets.
Tulsa's investigative reporter Jana Clark has been looking into what it could mean for our city for months now. She also talked to people who live nearby who don't like the sound of the plan.
The city just made some changes to the zoning code here in East Tulsa, defining what a data center is. You can see those changes here underlined. They want to put that data center right here on this land, but some neighbors who live over here told me they have some serious concerns about it. You're looking at a stretch of land that the city of Tulsa hopes will soon be the home to a new $800 million data center. No one is really saying yet how they would use this data center, but they are saying they want to use this land on 320 acres that's been sitting undeveloped. A company would pay to build the data center, but the city won't say which company it would be. In May, city councilors passed a huge tax incentive to entice the development to move forward. It would provide the company with an 85% exemption on their property taxes for 25 years.
I'm a practical person.
Neighbors like Audie Bradshaw don't like being in the dark about the project.
As far as we're concerned, we don't like that. We didn't know we had the power to even do anything about it.
He says they've mostly just heard a bunch of rumors and seen trucks coming and going from that land. Neighbors did get this letter in the mail this week showing the city plans to divide the land for what's called Project Anthem. Here's a map showing that. In April, I told you city councilors got their first look at Project Anthem. In this Urban and Economic Committee meeting, councilors watched a presentation Spencer Mitchell gave. He's with Partner Tulsa. He outlined the goal of Project Anthem.
So, over the past 2 years or so, our office, along with the City of Tulsa, has been working with a job recruitment project.
From our FOX23 Skyview drone, you can get a better look at the land where this data center will be built. It's south of 11th Street and just west of the Creek Turnpike. Neighbors just across the road from here told me they're concerned about this hurting their property values. They also think it will make traffic worse. Plus, they think the data center could be way too noisy.
Well, the noise and just adds to the city out here, and I went out here because I'm out here in the country. And that's the reason I got out here, because I'm out in the country, and I like that. I like the peace, quiet, and I hear cars going, and that would be a real problem. Who knows? I may have to move if I would go somewhere further out. I don't know.
If this data center comes to East Tulsa, it wouldn't be the first. Google built its data center in Mays County in 2007, and earlier this year, Polaris Technology announced it would invest $100 million for a data center in Muskogee. City Councilor Laura Bella said in the meeting she's been getting questions about the noise.
I just wasn't sure if that had been part of the discussion related to, like, basically noise pollution that can happen for just like loud data system processing.
I think that all companies that operate data centers are aware of kind of past complaints about the noise, and I can tell you that kind of improvements to not only the design but like the cooling tower systems for actually cooling the data processing servers are being upgraded constantly to make sure that residents are, not negatively affected by any kind of noise pollution.
Partner Tulsa said another goal of the project, to develop other areas in East Tulsa. You can see those areas that are shown in yellow. Partner Tulsa said the data center will add 50 new jobs. The average salary would be $63,000. Construction could begin in the spring of 2026. The city says they want to know what Tulsans think about Project Anthem. In May, a few Tulsans spoke up at the city council meeting. Some said they didn't like the idea of giving such a big tax incentive. Others said they just wish they had more information about the project.
I just think there should be more transparency and open and a whole lot. I've got a whole page worth of questions.
We want it in our city, and in the long run, it'll be good, supposedly. But people that have to live by it won't like it. But do we have the power to do anything about it? I don't know. If I had the power to prevent it from coming in, I probably would say no.
The city says they don't plan to announce the company who wants to build the data center here. That would be up to the company to make that announcement. In East Tulsa, covering news that matters, Jana Clark, FOX23 News.
And next week, Project Anthem will go in front of the Planning Commission to get final approval for their property line. We will keep you up to date on what happens next.
Do you have a tip or issue that you think Jana Clark should investigate? Let us know. Email FOX23 Investigates at fox23.com or call 918-388-5354 or search FOX23 Jana Clark on Facebook.